Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Academy of Fine Learning. In this video tutorial, we'll learn about the operators in Java. So what do you mean by operators in Java or any other programming language can be given in a single sentence answer. And operators are used to manipulate variables. We can have lots of different types of the variables and data types. We know that if you want to do something with that variables and operators, with those variables, we can use the operators. Based on the particular operators, the variables and their values can be changed and moderate. Okay, so there are different types of the Java operators are available. The most widely used operators are arithmetic operators. Then we have the relational operators. Then bitwise operators. Actually, then the bitwise operator, logical operators are most widely used. Then we have the assignment operators, and sometimes we use some of the miscellaneous operators. We'll go through with these operators one by one, and we'll learn with the same concept with practical programs. So let me have the arithmetic operators first. Arithmetic operators are very simple operators which is used for arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus operation, that is to get the remainder. And then we have increment and decrement operators. So increment and decrement operators are unary operator. It means that it works on a single, unary means on a single variable it works on. And other operators, these operators from addition to modulus, these are the binary operator. It means that it operates on two variables. Yes, the increment operator's work is to increase the value of operand by 1. So suppose b value is 20, then b plus plus will give you 21. Similarly, b minus minus will decrease the value of the operand by 1. So if the value of b is 20, then b minus minus will give you the value 19. We'll go directly to this program and learn this thing. We have these values. Yes, we'll execute this thing and we'll learn it, how these things are giving the output. So you're using online compiler for this. So you no need to even install Eclipse or any other IDE in your laptop. Instead, without installing those things, you can run this program and you can check that how operators works in Java. So now we have variables a is equals to 10, b is equals to 20, then c is equals to 25 and d is equals to also 25. And we are doing this arithmetic operations, a plus b. We are printing this is the string. This is not the operation actually. The operands used over here actually. Within the bracket we have made to separate it. So a plus b is actually what we are going to execute. So a plus b will add the value of a plus b is equals to 30. Similarly, a minus b will subtract b from the value of a. Then a multiplied by b will be giving the multiplication result of a into b. And the same way it will go on. Yes. Now we'll see the difference between the d, that is a plus plus before the operand and plus plus after the operand. So here you are giving the plus plus, that is the increment operator after the variable. And in this class you are giving this before the operand, before the variable, sorry, this operand before the variable. We'll see the difference in the result. There are some differences definitely, that's why you are printing it. So a plus b is giving 30, the result is given as 30. Then a minus b is giving the result of minus 10, because 10 minus 20 minus 10. Then a multiplied by b, this is printed with the value of 200, because 20 multiplied by 10 is equals to 200. Similarly, b divided by a means 20 divided by 10 is giving the result 2. Similarly, b modulus a, that is the remainder after subtracting b from a, that is 20 divided by 10, then the remainder will be 0. Correct? So the output is 0 over here. Similarly, c modulus a, that is the value of c is 25 divided by 10. So remainder value will be 10 into 2 is equals to 20. So remaining value will be 5. So that is being printed here. Then we have the value of a plus plus. A plus plus will increment the value of 10, but it is not displaying over here. Correct? The reason is that the a plus plus will increment the value, but it can only display it when you go to the next line. So when you are doing a minus minus over here, we can see that the result we are getting is 11. Why we are getting 11? Because a is incremented from the value of 10 to 11 over here, but in this line it will not display. When the value of a is trying to access over here, the value of 11 will be displayed. and it is now decreased to 10 actually, but it will be displayed in the next line only. So here it is displaying the incremented value of a 11 over here. If we print the value of a over here, then you can see the value of 10 will get, because from 11 it has become how much? See this. Now it will give the value of 10 over there. The reason is that, see, the value of a is now a minus minus is 10. It is not a minus minus, it is actually a only. No, we are not decrementing anything. So actually this value was printing here. Now I have changed. So the value of 10 is displaying right now. Similarly, if you do d plus plus, then what will happen? The value of d is 25, that is incremented, but it will be displaying 25 only. Correct? So it is incremented from 25 to 26. But here it is displaying 25. But when the d is accessed over here, it will be 26. But here, as it is plus plus d, 26 is first incremented, then it is printed. So 26 has become 27. Are you clear? If you give over here plus plus d instead of d plus plus, as you can see over here, then it will display 26 in the same line only. So if you want to display some value, increment first and then display, then it should be plus plus. You should use the term plus plus or minus minus before. And if you want to do something later, then you can use after variable the increment or decrement operator. This is the formula. So this is all about the arithmetic operators in Java. Now we'll see about the relational operators. So relational operators finds the relations between two operands. For example, double equals to, that is known as the equals to operator, equal to operator. We use 2 equals to sign over here. In this relational operator, it will be checking that for two operands, which will be in one side of this equal to and another side of the equal to sign, it will check if the values of two operands are equal or not. If yes, then it will give the Boolean result of true. Yes, the example is, if a, suppose the value of a is 10 and b is also 10, then a is equals to b and it will be true. If the value of a is 10 and the value of b is 20, then it will be false. Similarly, this is used for not equal to. That is, if the two operands value are not equal to, then only it will give the result true, Boolean true. Otherwise, it will give the result false. Similarly, this is the greater than sign. If the left hand side operator, if the left hand side variable is having the larger value than the right hand side, then it will give true, else false. Similarly, we have the less than. Here, if the left hand side variable is having the lesser value than the right hand side, then it is true, else false. We have the greater than equals to. So left hand side variable should be greater or equals to the right hand side variable of this operator, then it will be true, otherwise false. The opposite thing will be seen for the less than or equal to sign. We'll see this thing with a program. Let me take this program and execute. Now see this, the value of a is equals to 10, the value of b is equals to 20. So now when you are giving a equals to b, so a is not equals to b, right? The value of a is not equals to b, so it will be false. Yes, but when you give that a is not equals to b, it is definitely true. Because a is not equals to b, 10 is not equals to 20, so it's true. A is greater than b, no, 10 is not greater than b, so it will be false. Next is a is less than b, yes, a is less than b, correct? So it will be true. 10 is less than 20, correct? So a is less than b, so it will be true. Similarly, for this line, b is greater than equals to a, yes, b is greater than and equals to anyone, either greater than or equals to. It is greater than a, so it is true. Yes, similarly, b is less than or equals to a, yes, it is less than a. Sorry, b is not less than a, b is 20. It is not true, then it will be false. Yes, so this is what it prints in the output screen. So this is the relational operators in Java. The bitwise operators is a bit difficult than the previous two operators. Bitwise operators actually works on the integer types, long type, then short type, character type and byte type. For these types it can be applied on. It works on bits and performs the bit by bit operation. So when I'm telling that bit by bit operation, you can understand that it is definitely something related to the binary bits. So when you are going through with the decimal number like a is equals to 60, you have to think that what will be the corresponding value in binary for 60. Yes, so corresponding value of 60 in binary in this. If you don't know the decimal to binary conversion, please watch my videos on decimal to binary conversion and vice versa. Similarly, the value of 13 can be represented in this number. So it is basically a very simple thing. 2 to the power 0 is equals to value we have, then 2 to the power 1 will be equals to some value, that is 2, that value will be there, then it will not be added because it is 0, then 2 to the power 2, that is 4, then 2 to the power 3, this is equals to 9, correct? So 9 plus 4 is equals to 13, correct? Yes, in this way the value will be added on. Yes. Yes, similarly here also 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, then 2's power will be keep on going, and wherever the value of 1 is there, that values will be added. In this way we construct from binary to decimal values. And to get from the decimal to binary, you have to divide by 2 in a certain operation. There is a specific operation, but based on that we can derive the binary values for a decimal number. So if you have forgotten that, or if you have not gone through with that, please watch my videos on that. So here this bit, that's not our topic actually. How to convert from the binary to decimal or decimal to binary is not the topic of this video. The topic of this video is to see that how these values can be having checking using the bitwise operator. How the bitwise operator can have to check these things to do something. So we have this operation, bitwise operations. If you do A and B, then this result will come after the AND operation. A or B, this is the AND sign. The single bar sign is this straight line kind of sign is for the OR, and that will give this result. OR 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1 1 1, then 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 1. For AND operation it is 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 1. So there is a table for that. You have to go through with that and you have to learn this thing if you have forgotten. I hope that you know it already. If you have forgotten, please go through with the operators. So what is the use of this these operators, these bitwise operators? And bitwise operator, that is bitwise AND, will copy a bit to the result if it exists in both operands. Yes, so A and B will give 12, which is this. Bitwise OR, this having this particular sign, it will copy a bit if it exists in either operand, either anyone. Yes, when we will go through bit by bit operations of two different variable values given in binary or considered in binary. It will give 61 for this value for A and B, that is for 60 and 13. I'm telling all the things from the A is equals to 60 and B is equals to 13's perspective, all these values. Similarly, bitwise complement. Complement operator is unary operator, okay? Yes, it will flip the bits 1 to 0 and 0 to 1, that's it. So bitwise A will give minus 61 because it will flip the bits. That is the 2's complement of the binary numbering system. Left, this is the left shift operator, 2 less than sign together. The left operand's value is moved left by the numbers of bits specified by the right operand. So A left shift 2 will give 240, which is 11110000. Similarly, we have the right shift. It is just the opposite of the left. The left shift. Yes, the left operand value, the left operand, whatever will give the left operand value, is moved right by the numbers of bits specified by the right operand. So here it is giving 2 means it will give 15, which is 1111. And we have the 0 to 0 fill right shift. By using this sign will represent that. It is shift right 0 fill operator actually. The left operand's value is moved right by the number of bits specified by the right operand. Yes, and the values, the shifted values are flipped up with zeros. So if you give this sign, if you give the value 2 for the value of 60 here, A is equals to 60, it will give 15, which is 00001111. So this operator's execution is beyond the capacity of this video because we are discussing about the operators. We are not discussing how the operators are working. So we are telling about A plus B, that is 20 plus 10 is equals to 30. If you don't know how 10 and 20 is added to 30, then please go for the arithmetic functions, arithmetic calculations. Similarly, if you don't know or if you have forgotten the bitwise concept, then please go through with the bitwise learning. I'm just teaching you here how this bitwise operators works. So now here in this program, it will be clear to you how it will be giving the output. So I'll give these values here. See this, I'm giving these values, all the values I'm giving here. A is equals to 60, B is equals to 13, and C is equals to 20. Now C is equals to A ampersand B. So it will give 12. It will give 61. Why? Because these bitwise operations will happen between A and B, and the result is stored in C. We are just printing into C. That's it. We are just writing a single line more so that the value of C can store these particular operations. Each time a new operation is happening, the value of C will be modified and updated, and the new updated value for this particular operand will be displayed into the output screen. If you run the program, you can see that the exact things, exactly the same output here. Yes, so I'll give this note to you. Don't worry, you'll get this note into the description of this video. You can download, you can manually do these operations, and then you can understand how the things is actually happening. Now we'll go through with the logical operator, the next operator in Java. It's very interesting operator is the logical. Logical operators are the most widely used operators used in case of the conditional operators like if, else, and all. So what happens in the logical operators? Two variable values are determined that it comes to the true or false state. Yes, there are two variables A and B. Using the operator, logical operators will determine that the value of A and B for that particular operator determines to the true or false. How? Let's check. We have the first logical AND operator. So what happens in the logical AND operator? If both the operands are non-zero, then the condition becomes true. Yes, if both should be true, A and B both should be true, then it will be true. Are you clear? Yes, if any one false, then it will be a false one. For logical OR, it's opposite. If any of the two operands are non-zero, then the condition becomes true. If A and B, any one is non-zero, that is 1 suppose, then it is a true. Yes, not logical not use the reverse the logical state if the of its operand. If a condition is true, then logical not operator will work. Yes, I'll give this example, it will be very clear to you. It's a very simple example to know and learn regarding the logical operators. Let's see this. We have two Boolean values here. It's not mandatory to have the Boolean values only, okay? I'm giving the example with the Boolean value. That's a different thing. You can keep the value of A is equals to 1 and B is equals to 0, integer values, then also is possible. So you have kept the values of A is equals to true and the Boolean B is equals to false. So if what this will give the output? If A and B, this is the operator, right? Here we are just printing the string, that's it, in the output screen. So here it's the actual operator. A and B, if both are true, then it will be true. If one is true and other is false, then it's totally false. Similarly for logical OR, what will happen? If any one is true, then the entire thing is true. So it will give the result true. And this is the, as I told, this is the logical AND. So what will happen, guys, if we give the value of A and B to any other number also, it will be working, okay? So this is not operator will do what? It will reverse the output of this operator. So if you keep A and B, I'll give another example. I'll copy this and keep OR over here. Then it will be very much clear to you. Now I'll execute. Now it becomes the complete example. See this now? For A and B, as A is true and B is false, so one is false na, in A and B. Among the two variables, one variable is false. Then the logical AND will determine the entire statement is false because one is false. Yes, here one is true, A is true, B is false. So the entire statement will be returned as true only. Similarly for A, logical and B, it will come up as false, right? So if you give the not statement, it will reverse false to true. That's why it is giving true. Similarly, A, logical or B, it will give the statement true because A is true. So one is true means the entire statement will be true, correct? But we are flipping it by using the not statement. So true will become false here. This is all about the logical operators in Java. Yes, the same thing can be checked using the integer values as I told. 1 is considered as true and B is considered as what? False. So this can be taken as your, you can do practice this thing as an assignment at your home. Okay, you have to execute this thing and you have to see that how these things matters actually, how these values of A and B actually matters. So A and B, A or B, A and B with the not, and A or B with the not, you have to check. Yes, it is not giving the output for the time being. Yes, so if you give boolean, immediately it will give the output. But for logical statements checking into the, for example, in the while loop, suppose for example in the while loop you are giving the value with while loop will execute if the condition is true only, right? So inside the while loop, if you give 1, it will be infinite loop because it is always true. Similarly, within while loop, if you give within the bracket 0, it will be not getting inside ever because 0 means false. That's what I just wanted to tell you over here. Now we have the assignment operators. It's a very simple thing. Assignment operators. We have the equals to operators. It will assign value from the right side to the left side. So this side will first be calculated, then the value of A plus B will be assigned to C. Yes, this is way of assignment. Then we have the plus equals to. Plus equals to is what? It adds the right operand to the left operand and assign the result to the left operand. So this C plus equals to A means C is equals to the current value of C plus the new value of A. And it will assign from the left, that is from the A plus C, then it will assign to C. Yes. Now this subtract and assignment operator, there is a subtract sign over here. Subtract then equals to sign. This is just the opposite of this. That is, it will be using instead of plus minus. Similarly, we have the multiplication sign equals to sign. It is known as the multiple and assignment operator. So multiple and assignment operator will do what? It will change this plus and minus to multiplication. That's it. Similarly, divide and assignment operator will divide this thing. So C divide and A is equals to C is equals to C divided by A. Similarly, this modulus operators will do what? It will change the operand from plus minus multiplication sign, division sign to now modulus sign. This is the left shift and assignment operator. Yes, it will be as C is equals to C double left shift 2. So this left shift operator we have just explained, just you have understood and seen with a code that will be executed and it will be stored into the variable C. The exactly opposite thing will be happening to the right shift and assignment operator, this operator. This is the bitwise and assignment operator. It is as if this. Yes, this operation will be executed and it will be stored into the variable C. It is written as C bitwise and 2. This 2 can be changed also, okay? Now we have the bitwise exclusive or an assignment operator. This is same as C is equals to C bitwise exclusive or assignment. Yes. Now we have the bitwise inclusive or. This is known as bitwise inclusive or and assignment operator. So it is same as C bitwise exclusive or assignment operator equals to 2 means it is same as C is equals to C bitwise or then 2 here. It means the same thing. So we'll see the same thing, the concept with a practical program right now. It is quite a large in looking the program, but the program is very easy because the last things you have understood. So this is how it works basically. It is taking the value of A is equals to 10, B is equals to 20, C is equals to 0. Now C is equals to A plus B. So the value of C is being printed. Then, wait a minute, it's not displaying the output still. Last program also output is not displayed. Okay, let me explain from here first, then I'll go through and explain it. So the value of A is equals to 10, B is equals to 20, right? So C is equals to A plus B. So A plus B, the same thing is, you may be assuming that why I'm showing this thing simply again. It is just to show that B and A is first added, then it will be assigned to C. So it is printing into the C. Similarly, this will assign the value of current value of C is what? 30 plus the value of A, because this sign works in this way, right? I just now I explained. So it will be 30 plus 10 is equals to 40. And in this way it will entirely execute. Yes, I think There is some problem with the site, that's why you can't execute. So it will be what? It will be C will be equals to how much? 30. Correct? And here it will be, then the value of C is what? 30, right? So it will be 30 plus the value of A is equals to 40. C will get the value 40. Now C will get the value of 40. The value of C is equals to 40 minus the value of A, that is 10, is equals to 30. Hope that you understood that now. Yes, because here we have the minus equals to. Similarly, for all these things, it will be multiplied the current value of C into A. This will divide the current value of C is equals to divided by A. This will take the current value of C and then modulus operation to A, and so on. It will keep on doing like this. So I hope that it has come back. So if I execute, and if it's working properly, this side, yes, then it is giving the output. Now the problem has been solved. See this now, how it is printed. See, this thing is printed in the output screen is equals to 30, as I told. Now this thing is printed into the output screen and the value is displayed as 40. 30 plus 10, because A is equals to 10. A is equals to 10, right? So current value of C was 30 plus the value of A, that is 40. In this way the entire program is executing. So if you know about these operators and if you know about these details, it will be very easy for you how these things actually works, how these things assigns things. Yes, there is no need to go through with these operations, how this AND works, this OR works, and bitwise OR works, how this OR works, this bitwise operators works, left shift operators works, and right shift operators works, and all this modulus operation works. All the things has been explained in the while explaining the arithmetic operators and the other operators, correct? Bitwise operators, correct? So just you can understand that how it displaying the result. This is how the entire program works over here. Yes, so this is all about the which operator it is. These are assignment operators. These are the assignment operators. Now we'll go through with the final operator. Here's the miscellaneous operators. The few other operators are there which is out of the box, like it works in a completely different way than the other Java programs. So we say those as the miscellaneous operators. That's it. That's why the name comes over here. Miscellaneous operators. So one of the most important and widely used miscellaneous operator is conditional operator, guys. How this conditional operator works? Conditional operator, I'll tell you in a single sentence that it's like an if-else statement. It's like an alternative to if-else statement. How it works? A variable's value x will be determined by a particular expression. Expression is the condition over here. If the condition is satisfied, then this value will be printed. That is value if true. Else, otherwise, this value will be printed. So I'm telling that this expression is 20 is greater than, suppose the expression is x is greater than y. Suppose the value of x is 20 and y is 10. Then what will happen? This, whatever you are printing over here, that will be printed. Okay? Otherwise, the value of something else will be printed. Whatever you would like to see. I'll show you with an example. It's a very simple operator actually. It's nothing to be, it's nothing like it's a difficult one or something like that. I think it's tracking for some reason. So what will happen over here? A and B is there now. So A is equals to 10 and B is equals to, we are writing this particular statement now. If A is equals to B, that is, has it come? Yeah. So let me just go through with that. Here it will be, you are getting a better and clear understanding basically. So here we can see that see here. So I'll make it large. Yes, not so large. So integer A and B. Okay, so A is equals to 10, B is equals to, if A is equals to 1, then 20 will be printed. Otherwise the value of, sorry, not printed, the B will be assigned with the value 20. Otherwise it will assign with the value 30. It's a very interesting thing actually. Let me repeat. This line is to explain the conditional operator. Conditional operator has this sign, question mark and colon, question mark and this colon. This is what? Conditional operator. So this conditional operator doing what? It is assigning the value of B either to 20 or to 30. How? Using this conditional operator, correct? How it is? First, this condition will be satisfied. If the value of A is equals to 1, that is, if this statement is true, then this part will be assigned to B. That is, B will be assigned with the value 20. Otherwise, B will be assigned with the value 30. Yes, is A is equals to 1? No, A is equals to 10. So this is a false statement. So for false statement, after colon, whatever you will print, that will be assigned. So B will get the value 30. Are you clear? Now B is equals to, if A is equals to 10, then 20 will be assigned, otherwise 30. So what happens over here? Yes. So B is equals to this condition is true, right? So B will get the value 20 because it's true. For this true statement, after question marks things will come. If this is false, then after colon thing will come. So for this 30 will be printed, value of B is 30 will be printed, and value of B is 20 will be printed for this. If I run this particular set of code, set of lines. See this, the value of B is 30 is printed by this because this is false. So this value is being taken, and as it is true now, then the first value is taken. The value of B is 20. This is the conditional operator. Okay, we have the another operator, instance of operator. Instance of operator works in this way. The object reference variable, then instance of the class or interface type. It will give that. Okay, let me give this code. It will just tell you, it's a very simple thing. It will tell you this instance, okay, this name is an instance, correct, of the type string. Each and every string in Java is an object, correct? Yes, so this name is having the value James. This is a string, right? So if I take the boolean result is equals to name instance of string, then it will give the value true. Result will be boolean true. It will get the value true. Because the reason is what? The reason is name is an object of the type string. So we are checking that is it instance of string? Yes, it's an instance of string. So it will give the result true. And boolean variable result will store the true statement. And that's what we are printing here in this line number 11. So it will give the result true. Let's see. Yes, it is giving the result true. So this is known as the instance of operator. So how, in what precedence Java operators works, for that you can just go through with this particular table. I'll put this thing into the description of this video. There is no need to, I don't think it will be required for you to explain these things. You can see that it is how it is associated from the left to right. Yes, from the right to left, and that is either it is left to right or it is right to left, how it is being assigned. So for all assignment operators, it will go from the right to left, right hand side to left hand side, correct? For conditional, it is right to left. So all these things you can just go through with that and you can understand. If you have gone through with all these programs, then definitely the precedence will come automatic in your mind. You can see that how these Java operators are assigning the values from the right to left or left to right. Yes, so hope that you understood the entire concept of operators in Java. This will be available as a note in my description of the video. So please like my videos and subscribe my videos, and please comment and share. Thank you very much.